the most dangerous woman on the planet. Who do you think that is? Think about that, because that's what we're going to talk about today on this edition of Live Prayer.
What problems are you dealing with in your life right now?
Do you feel like giving up? Times are hard and you're not strong. Well, I know the answer for you, and it will lead to real truth. Don't look back to yesterday.
Now there are answers.
Tomorrow's on
Welcome
the
to
way.
Live Prayer.
It's waiting there for you.
Here's your host, Bill Keller.
You can make it through. There is a hope for
And welcome to Live Prayer. I'm Bill Keller. It's good to have you with me today as we are going to talk about the most dangerous woman on the planet. Have you figured out who it is yet? Well, if you haven't, don't go anywhere, because I'm going to tell you in just a few minutes. Good to have you with me. I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com, the world's largest interactive Christian website. Reach a little over 2.4 million people all over the world every day, and I'd encourage you to come visit us at LivePrayer.com, the web address on your screen. Lots of unique content changes every day. Just a great spiritual treasure chest of incredible things to encourage you, inspire you, challenge you, just give you strength and hope in those difficult times. And the best thing is everything's free. There's no pay for section. There's nothing to join. There's nothing to buy. I don't sell you books. It doesn't, you turn on a lot of these websites, you think you're watching a NASCAR race. They got so many advertisements on it. None of that at LivePrayer. We're just there for one reason only, to be on an oasis of hope on the internet, something we've been doing now for over 11 years, literally impacting tens of millions of lives around the world during that time. So glad you're with me today as we're going to take a look in just a few minutes at the most dangerous woman in the world. But don't forget, this Sunday I'm going to be back in New York, as I am every Sunday till the end of the year, preaching at the New York Marriott, the Grand Ballroom. That's the Marriott right by Ground Zero, 85 West Street. Come join me this Sunday. It's going to be a great time at the Marriott, and we're going to lift up the name of Jesus and just have a great time there. And let me just share this with you. We are in the process of really putting something together that I believe is going to be a significant spiritual influence, not only in the city of New York, but this nation. So God's given us a great opportunity to really impact not just a few lives, but hundreds and thousands and even millions of lives through this 9/11 Christian Center. Matter of fact, before I do anything else today, I want you to really catch the vision of what we're doing in New York, hear the story. So watch this very short video, and then I'll be right back. I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com. Recently, it was publicized that the Muslims would be building a mosque at Ground Zero. Let me make sure you understand that this was a purposeful and premeditated act. This is not an accident. They already have many mosques in New York City. This was done in a very well-orchestrated way. This mosque at Ground Zero will be a memorial to the greatest triumph of Islam in 1,400 years, 9/11, 2001, when their Muslim brothers flew those planes into the World Trade Center towers. More of their Muslim brothers went into the Pentagon. Others headed to the Capitol, were courageously ditched in the fields in Pennsylvania. But make no mistake about it, this mosque at Ground Zero is a memorial to the greatest triumph of Islam in 1,400 years. It will be a place where they will teach this generation, future generation of Muslims, how to hate this nation, how to turn this nation into a Muslim land, which is their ultimate goal. They will teach people Sharia law, the law that Islam is governed by all over the world. What is our response as Christians? I thought and prayed hard about this. I decided that why hold another rally, another protest march? That a few hours after it was over, everybody would go home and forget about it. Nothing would change. I realize there are many great efforts to try to stop this mosque from being constructed. And while I pray they're effective, and while I pray that they will be successful, in my heart of hearts, I know that the Muslims, with their massive amounts of money, will be ultimately victorious. This mosque will be built. We don't need another protest. What we need is a bold, visible response to what the Muslims are about ready to do at Ground Zero. That response is the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. We aren't going there with swords. We're going there with the gospel of Jesus Christ. This is like Elijah on that wonderful day where he invited the prophets of Baal to Mount Carmel and said, let's see whose God answers by fire. Today I issue that same challenge to Imam Faisal Raouf, the Imam of the Ground Zero Mosque. You bring your false God, I'll bring the God of the Bible, and we'll see which God answers by fire. Phase 1, we will hold services every Sunday, starting September 5th at 11 o'clock through the end of the year at the New York Marriott, right by Ground Zero. As of January 1st, we'll move into our permanent facility at Ground Zero, where we will hold evangelistic meetings 7 days a week. We will have a special 9/11 memorial prayer room for visitors to Ground Zero and those who work in the financial district, those who live in that area to come and pray. I know that as time goes on, the Muslims will try to silence me. They will try even to kill me. But the gospel won't be stopped. And I need you to help me today. I need you to stand with me. Many people are outraged by what is about ready to happen at Ground Zero. And people say, how can my voice be heard? You can stand with me and the 9/11 Christian Center. Go to my website, LivePrayer.com. On the left menu bar, click on the donation link. There is a secure server there where you can give via major credit card, you can give via PayPal, or you can just drop a check to our corporate headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. You can take a stand against this mosque, a meaningful stand, a stand that not only is going to drown out the lies of Islam, but it's going to lead souls to faith in Jesus Christ. I believe it's going to spark a revival in the city of New York, and I believe it's going to turn this nation back to God and His truth. Please, stand with me today. Your voice can be heard. You can make a difference. The 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero is the answer to this mosque and for this nation. I'm Bill Keller. God bless you. And welcome back to Live Prayer. That's the 9/11 Christian Center. Please be praying for us. And also please pray about what God might have you to do to help us as we take our stand for Him by that hallowed ground. Got our first break coming up, but when I come back, I am going to reveal to you who the most dangerous woman on this planet is. And I know it's a name that's going to surprise many of you. So watch this important message, and I'll be right back. I'm Bill Keller of Live Prayer, and I need your help. God has challenged me to open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. This is a response to the new mosque that's being built within a block of where the World Trade Center towers used to stand. The Muslims are spending $110 million to build this mosque. God said to me to go put a Christian center within a block of Ground Zero, and that's what we're doing. We're going to open this center on Sunday, September 5th. I'll be flying personally to New York to hold those services every Sunday till the end of the year. And then starting January 1st, the center will literally be open 24/7. We'll hold evangelistic services there every day. We'll have a special 9/11 memorial prayer room so that those who come to New York City to visit that hallowed ground will have a place to come and meditate, pray, just spend some quiet time. This is a great undertaking. I can't do this alone. I need your help. To give a gift to the 9/11 Christian Center, you can go to LivePrayer.com. Click on the donation link on the left menu bar. There you will find a secure server so you can make a gift with your major credit card, or you can give via PayPal. Or if you want to just drop a check to us, that's great. You can send that to our headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. That address is on your screen. In the information line of your check, just put 9/11 Christian Center, and your gift will go to this great undertaking. Islam is a 1,400-year-old lie from hell. The audacity of the Muslims to build a center in the shadows of where the Trade Center towers that their Muslim brothers knocked down, killing 3,000 innocent people, is a travesty. People are upset. I'm upset, but we're taking action. Sunday, September 5th, we will put our faith to the test as we open the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. I need your help. I need your prayers. I need your support. Thank you, and God bless you. Welcome back to Live Prayer, and today, of course, we are talking about the most dangerous woman on the planet. Without further ado, that person is Oprah Winfrey. I know now some of you probably took a big, but that is who it is, and I'm going to tell you why. You know, Oprah years ago was pretty much nothing more than an entertainer. Not a bad one, obviously. The woman's worth over $1 billion. She's created an incredible entertainment empire, movies, and just everything. She's a very gifted and blessed woman. I've never had a problem with Oprah Winfrey, really, until probably the last 4 or 5 years. Now, my issues with her prior to that pretty much revolved around the fact that she, as many in Hollywood do, have a very liberal attitude towards sins like homosexuality, and took a very liberal viewpoint of marriage. Of course, she's never been married. And a lot of those type of issues. So on the social issues, she's always been a little sketchy. But it's really been in the last 5 years that she's actually morphed herself from an entertainer into almost a spiritual guru. And what I've found most concerning about Oprah is the fact that she is a dominant force in the culture at a time when the better percentage of 2 full generations now have never even been to church. Which means there's an incredible multitude of people out there who have no faith foundation that are ripe for any kind of false teaching. And false teachings abound when it comes to Oprah. Oprah has literally turned herself into the New Age guru of the world. The New Age teachings I've always referred to as spiritual crack, because that's really what it is. What does crack do? Get you high for a few minutes, and then it lets you down, and you want more, and you get a little more, and you get high for a few minutes, and